This is definitely going to be me getting absolutely smoked. Moto here, and I am aboard a 2000 and insert here BMW GS 1200. I am on the I-10 headed east. And we are in beautiful Southern California. I've been told this is the first day that it's been overcast in like weeks. Of course, as soon as I get here, you know, that's just the way it's going to go down, you know. But the weather was perfect yesterday, and it should be another great one today. We are on our way to the Angeles Crest. I do this trip twice a year, largely because I have parents that live out here still. I was born and raised out here, and I went to high school out here and graduated high school out here. This is where I departed for the military when I joined the Army, and I just never came back. It's saying take the 110 north. Okay, I will take the 110 north. So, yeah, I do this trip twice a year, and I've become very comfortable with riding out here in California, thanks to my good friend Darren, whose bike this is, and you've seen in past videos. He has quite the stable, and including a Tuono, which is why he knew who I was, is he's seen my videos on the Tuono and about the Tuono in the past. So I think all of us Tuono riders, we kind of connect through YouTube that way. So me and him became fast friends a couple of years ago, and ever since, whenever I come out here, we hook up and we ride. And he knows all the best roads. He has really taught me a lot about riding out here. And I just really appreciate you, Darren. Shout out to you, my friend. Thanks for all your help with everything. Learning the lines, learning the routes. All of it. I appreciate it. I can't tell you how much, buddy. So we are on our way now to meet up with him and his son-in-law, Wes, who's also very good rider. Rides a Ducati Street Fighter now. And that thing's a beast. And we're gonna go put in some passes today up at the Angeles Crest. You've seen 1,000 videos from Angeles Crest, so I don't need to video a whole lot up there, I don't think. I think you're kind of familiar with how they get down. I will just tell you, the roads out here, and I've probably stated it in videos before, so I'm repeating myself probably, but in case I didn't, the roads out west, out here, at least these roads on Angeles Crest, are totally different than the roads out east in Georgia. Something else that's totally different is when you get out here. Oh shit, changing lanes, don't do that, lady. When you get out here, what you can do, and it's just a gift that they give motorcyclists in California, is the gift of lane splitting. So when it comes to traffic like this, you can really just get through it super quick, and the people are real friendly and helpful with opening up lanes for you. Usually, I'm not going to say every time, but they usually will let you pass, and I love it. So this is another thing that's very different about being out here. People do this out east, but it's illegal as hell. and you will get a ticket if, like, the Georgia State Patrol troopers see you doing this. They will ticket you, and the ticket is like not inexpensive. It's like somebody told me it was like $700, man. I'm like, $700 for what? Because they don't want you lane splitting. So just don't get it twisted. Doing this out here is the law, and we're allowed as motorcyclists to split traffic. And a lot of the reason, my mom even said, a lot of reason that these drivers will open up a hole for you is because they don't want their car scratched, because they know motorcycles can legally do this. So if they keep the hole small and you're coming through there, their car could get scratched. And I didn't even think about that, but and you would think that these people would want to shut the lanes down so that you couldn't fit, but that is so not the case. I mean, you would think it's human nature that they would just like, oh hell no, you're not getting by me, but they don't do that, man. So anyway, roads out here much faster, takes a much faster, takes a much different calibrated eye to ride these roads than it takes to ride them in North Carolina. Like, say the Tail of the Dragon, it's a much different experience. It's a much different experience than riding freaking 9 Mile. I'm gonna tell you that 1,000 times. See, if I was local, I'd be doing this a lot faster. I see guys splitting lanes at like, oh shit, I gotta go I-5 north in a little while, so I see guys splitting traffic, like going way faster than I'm going. I'm going about 30 something, 35. I think they say the speed limit for splitting lanes of traffic on a motorcycle is like 35 miles an hour. I think they said that's what the speed limit is. But I see guys in videos doing this at like 60, which I think is mental. I mean, look at this shit right here. See, when you're all mirror to mirror like this, it's a little tough, but you know, God bless California. Wow, you see how that person like just went way over? You see that? Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I even stick a hand up and just say thank you. Alright, I'm going to have to pay attention. I'm going to sign off here. I've got to pay attention to my navigation. I'm not sure why this traffic's like this, but it's pretty heavy today. Siri's talking to me. She thinks I'm talking to her, which I'm definitely not. They were doing sign maintenance. They're getting graffiti off that sign. That's why there was all that traffic. Alright. Here we go. We are in California. We are in Los Angeles. The tunnels are so beautiful. I am so freaking stoked. I cannot wait to get to the twisties. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Oh yes, oh misty twisty. I'm turning left, buddy. Please don't change your mind. Oh man, there are so many interchanges and bypasses, and wow, that was a hell of a turn. That was a hell of a line. And you will just be like, if you miss your turn, bro, good luck. You really got to pay attention to your navigation out here. That's another thing I'll say. Woo! Alright. Alright, I've been lucky enough to make the switch. There's my boy Darren. This is a 2009 Triumph Speed Triple. He is on a Hypermotard. I think his is a 2020, 2021, something like that. It's got all the bells and whistles. And when I say bells and whistles, I mean it's got quick shifter, auto blipper. It's got it's got ride modes, cruise control. I think it's got cruise control. It's got all the goodies that you want your modern Hypermotard to have, if that's important to you. But this bike, it's a 2009. This bike is a pure analog bike. It doesn't have any of that stuff, and I love that. So we're about to head up to Angeles Crest, and I don't know if we're meeting up with anyone else. Darren knows quite a few people here, quite a few of the really, really good riders, like not posing riders, not the posers. Ooh, 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 ooh. See? Just gotta be ready, always ready. Going on back there. So yeah, he knows guys that really know how to do this twisty road stuff, and we're gonna hook up with him. So you see it from the gas station. You can feel you can also hear my voice. This street triple, speed triple is very tight. The suspension on this thing is very, like, I don't want to say unforgiving, but it's a hard ride. It's not plush. I just got off of a GS 1200 to get up here, and that thing is like riding in a Cadillac, where this is like riding in a go-kart with no suspension, almost. It's, I want to say it's demanding, but you just really got to be on your game riding this, because the suspension is not going to really help you comfort-wise. It keeps you locked in on the line. It doesn't wallow, and once you pick a line, you're there. But as far as like comfort and like caressing you or whatever, it will kind of make you feel like, whoa, bro. Like, I can only handle so much. Oh. All right, well, hopefully we've got audio. I thought that big pack of guys were going to be in front of us. Darren is on a mission this morning. My man is riding like a man on a mission, which I appreciate. Now it's pretty cool down here, so if we're going to be going all up to Newcomb's and all those places, it's going to be, well, I'm definitely underdressed for that. So it will be a bit of a frigid day for me. But you know what? You're not going to hear no complaints from me. You know what's cool about riding with Darren is when you ride with them, you'll end up on 3 different bikes in one day, and you have to learn them quickly because he doesn't ride slowly. So it's like, if you want to keep up with them, like today, I got to figure out this Triumph fast. So here we are. You leave up from the Shell station. And as you've seen in all the videos, it leads you right up this hill. You've seen it 1,000 times. And then it leads you, like, literally to some of the most enjoyable roads, and it just starts immediately. Like right now, we just crossed through that gate, and it begins. I try to be smooth. I try to not be too... I try not to watch Darren at all. I just try to do what I know to do with a corner. But you see how bumpy? I don't know if you can feel how bumpy, or if you can tell. This road is pretty bumpy. It's got a lot going on here. The views are breathtaking, but you can't really enjoy them at all. Second thought there. This will give you some context. This person we're coming up on is a normal pace. That person we just passed is riding like a normal person should ride up here. Some of the car drivers, because they're locals, they know these roads really well, and they drive really like race car drivers. Some of them are really good drivers, as a matter of fact. We had a guy yesterday in a pickup truck. Darren's on one this morning, man. Whoa. Me personally, I would probably work up to a pace like this. I don't know if he even considers this fast. He probably doesn't, because he's been riding with, like I said, the creme de la creme riders up here, and his frame of reference is now so much more fast than it was when I first met him. So he scoots now. But me personally, if I was up here by myself, I would be probably working up to this slowly. I love when cars do this. Well, this guy doesn't know what he's doing, but there's nowhere for him to pull over. The ride up has been very adventurous. Darren. Beast. He's in beast mode today. Waving at people and shit. That's the ultimate, like, I'm fast move. While you're railing, waving at people. Don't ask me why I downshifted. I think because I know we're going up a hill. Okay, there's a lot of cars here, so I think I'm going to check in later. This is going to take a minute. Are you seeing this? Like, this is what it's like to ride in California right here. You see this? Beautiful, clear, crisp air. We did get a warning as soon as we turned on this road, a warning that there was going to be a Leo somewhere up here. So there is a, oh, I see him, I think. No, that's not him, that's a solar panel. There's a cop here somewhere, parked. I'm kind of glad because, oh my God, I follow guys that ride locally through this section right here, and they go so fast. It's mind-boggling, bro. Like, it's really unbelievable. I'm kind of appreciative we're riding at this pace right now, because when I tell you they send it through here, bro. And forget the guys that you see that are like super fast. Oh, there he is. Hello, officer. He's not paying attention to us. Alright, I'm in the deep end of the pool. Yeah, it's got a starting issue.
Really?
Yeah.